Hey guys, it's Gummo here. Getting through some of these old pictures from some tournament that I went to back in May. Um, Bit of background. I did a prep for this. I think you've seen my list in another video. Assuming I'd posted it. Jeez, I don't even know if I did post it. That's how bad I've been lately. Sorry, guys. But so I had no intentions of actually bat repping any of these from this tournament. Just a combination of being too busy and just knowing that I wouldn't get to it. And um, yeah, just really just wanted to actually play. Got a bit over the whole thing. But I did take pictures, and then at the end of it, I thought, well, I might as well just put them up, talk through them, and show you how I went in this one. So this is day one, game one, two, and three. It's a 5-dayer, us 5 tournament, 2-dayer. Which looks like my mate's Vampire Army pick there. So I was playing Vamps straight up, different Vampire player. My list, if I recall, which you wouldn't because it was so long ago, what have I got here? I've got, yeah, I think it's unit of Wolf Riders, unit of Spider Riders, and some Orklings, whatever they're called. No, they're not Orklings, they're Kings of War, isn't it? I don't know, whatever they are. The old Snotlings. The Nashadashes there to the left of my army there, they're finally painted. 20 Night Goblins, a little ball unit there with a shaman in it, just as to capture objectives. Got a big block of just common ed bashes. Sorry, feral non-ed bashes. That's right, with additional hand weapons. And over the tournament, I really liked how they performed. It was good. I've got a goblin chief on a wolf that just sits in there, and in case he needs to pop out and chaff people. Got the rock. Um, I've got a black orc on a wyvern war boss kitted out in a 2-up save or whatever it is. He's really good. With a potion of swiftness, 6 trolls at the back, a Ragnarok. Don't think it had the flinger. And then I've got finally painted up 40 squigs there, so I've got 2 nets of 20. And the idea being I can either put each of them out on the flank or I can put them together like this and they sort of act as their own 40-man unit sort of thing. So that was the idea here. To be honest, I can't remember what the objectives and all that for this one was. But yeah, obviously we can get in combat with some direwolves. He's got what's he got up there? Terrorgeist, some Hex Wraith equivalent, whatever they are. Zombies. Block of skeletons, one of those corpse cart things, and then a big block of knights over to the left with his general and stuff. And that's, when I looked at this, I thought, if I can take out this right-hand side and somehow get rid of his Terrorgeist, I can pretty much chaff up that other unit of knights over, which you can't see there out in the picture on the left. And, this should be fine. I should be able to take this out. That's the idea. So we move up like this, pretty aggressively, and then not so much just getting into chaff mode on the left, which you can't see. Spider gets Oino dying, but yeah, the problem is these Hex Wraiths coming in. I've got nothing except for my Wyvern there that can really take them out because I've got no magic. So yeah, you can see over here, I'm going to start chaffing this unit up. And yeah, is that just a shot at the table? Probably. Yeah, so he goes into the spider with his Hex Wraiths. It's not a whole lot. I mean, his knights have come right around here on my left now, which is a bit scary, but at the same time, I've got some units I can probably throw in front of him. Yeah, and his Terrorgeist runs behind that thing. So I think it's because I moved my... Oh, yeah, sorry. I think I went for a charge in my turn and missed his Terrorgeist just. So my Wyvern got stuck where he is there. And then so his turn, he's backed up behind the bush there, whatever it is, the little rock. We finally beat the the Hex Race. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how. Maybe I did. Sorry, maybe I did charge the Wyvern in to help, and then that killed him. And then my other squig's got a long bomb charge and those zombies that you can see at the top right of the screen. And then I send my spiders into another zombies, chaff up his skeletons. I've thrown my night goblins into his big unit of his bus of knights, and I've turned my ferals around to sort of hopefully get some type of charge off if I need to at some point. So it's that. Yeah, night goblins die and he reforms. His skeletons killed my orklings and overrun into my ash dashes, which sucks. Lost my spider riders to one unit of zombies, and then I think my squigs get his other unit of zombies down to about 4 guys left, which sucked. So I'm just still moving that right-hand flank around, but that Terrorgeist is still hanging around. I don't know what. All I'm doing is fighting. It looks like I'm killing things, but I'm not. I'm just killing zombies, which sucks. So send the squigs in and the spiders into those zombies. And yeah, look, my wyvern is just hanging around trying to take out this Terrorgeist. Now, I do remember now actually what happened. I can't remember exactly how it happened, but oh, it was probably from a scream. Yeah, he flies up. Oh, my rock, sorry, goes into those skeletons. Here we go. Look, we've got chewed through some knights there, so that was pretty good. But the rock is in a bad position. He shouldn't be in combat by himself like that. He just doesn't have the, doesn't have the attacks that he needs. Um, so my squigs have killed all those zombies now, and then they've got over to the skeletons, which is cool, and the spiders and trolls are eating that unit away. But over the top right, you can see my wyvern's in combat with the Terrorgeist, and what happened was, yeah, he'd screamed at my wyvern and got him like 3 wounds on him, and had like 1 wound left, and I was like, oh, it's the only thing I can kill this thing with, so I just did it. I went bugger it, sent my orc war boss into it, and guess what? Of course, he dies, which sucks. Uh, uh, At some point, more zombies die, and look, bang, there goes my wyvern. It's a pretty dumb move, but anyway, that's what happens. So in my turn, look, those skeletons are nearly all dead, but yeah, these vamps just mauled my ferals, so they're just dead. Look at that, which sucks. Now I'm like, you're kidding, everything's falling apart. Squig's going to the Terrorgeist, took it out. Got rid of his skeletons, got rid of most everything else. It ended up being a 10-10 draw, with none of us having banners near the objective markers. So that was a shame. I thought at some point if I could have. I mean, it was a long bomb charge when I sent the wyvern. I originally sent the wyvern in with like 4 wounds, and I thought if I'd got that, I reckon I could have killed him. But yeah, didn't make it, and then just bad deployment, which is a bit of a shame. But 10-10 draw, I'll take it. And then I end up against Vamps, against my mate, again in game 2. And by this time I'm drinking too, and I really don't take as many pictures, so sorry about that. Not even going to run through my army. You can see what I've done here. And his is a similar one. He's got a couple of units of dogs, 3 big units of zombies, actually really big ones. And he's got some of those ghoul things. But he doesn't have a Terrorgeist, so it's just a lot of units. So I'm figuring the main one is in the middle here. He's got characters all in with his zombies and ghasts or whatever they're called. So I'm going to try to throw my ferals and everything in there and just chop into bits. It's just a pick of the board. Oh, actually, looks like he's got 2 of these. Yeah, pretty cool. More gas things, actually, which is pretty cool. I can't remember who got first turn or what, but yeah, he did, and he moves up. Yeah, it's really just up to my squigs to try to hold this flank. That's what's so good about them. They're just, swift stride, and they can hold immune to psychology. So I get the spider off onto that unit of zombies at the top, so he can sit there and maul through them. I chaff up the other unit. The Nashdashers charge into his unit of Graveguard, just a small unit, but hopefully with impact hits and stuff I can wear them down a bit. And the rest of us just wait a little bit as he comes up, get it more in charge range so I can get a good charge off. He charges my squigs over on the left here. And yeah, that big unit of skeletons, zombies just can't get into my spider, which is pretty cool. He goes in here, and it's interesting because it was we wanted to see what happened there. Who would win? Just some pictures of combat. I don't think much is really happening here. Crest of the Wildwood going off. Sorry guys, I haven't even looked through these. I'm just narrating as I go. Looks like he's just moving up. And look at that, yeah, mauls my squigs, but I think I did do some damage back. Or I broke them on combat res or something. I end up winning here and send the ferals into that big unit of skellies so hopefully I can do some damage. I think he's got a one or two necros in that list. My rock goes into the grave. I didn't want that. That's how the rock died last time, into his graveyard. But at this point, I just wanted to get in there and try and kill some characters that were in there. And look at this, these squigs, they're mauling through this Morghast, which is awesome. And at the top left, you can see I've killed those, whatever they were, those vampire bat things as well with those squigs. So they've made their points back just killing those things. Yeah, but then the ferals get smashed here. Look at this. Everyone comes in but the kitchen sink. These guys finally break that guy. We kill them and overrun into the other unit of zombies. And he kills my ferals, but I got his graveguard, his characters, mauled those units down to hardly anything, and then get my ball boys in as well. So I mean, there's a lot of blood, but we managed to smash through. So again, another unit dead. And yeah, ends up being a 12-8 win to the Orcs. I can't remember what the objective here was either, but it must have been sitting on something. So yeah, pretty bloody, and the trolls didn't do anything. If they'd got in combat, just they got stuck behind wolf riders and stuff, which is a shame. So I got a win finally, which is actually good. And now I'm quite stoked because I'm on one draw, one win, and that's probably my best I've ever done in a tournament. So happy. I got to take on Vermin Swarm, Vermin Swarm, is that what it is? Which I've never actually taken on before. Great player, this guy. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet, and he had some interesting lists here with. So I haven't taken proper pictures on this one at all by game 3. He had like that Vermin Lord thing, which is pretty interesting. And I just deployed in this one. I just deployed like this in the corner and just let him set up, pretty much. So let him come at me. This is a picture halfway through the game, pretty much, where end up getting my squigs ended up destroying some of his crap over here, over on the top left here, and I got my rock, my savages, and my trolls, my spider, and rock into combat. My rock was against his vermin lord, and my spider and trolls against his storm vermin, which yeah, it's a good matchup right there. I don't know what the rock's going to do, but because he's toughness 8, hopefully I can hold this vermin lord for a bit. So that was a pretty epic battle for the tournament there. In the tournament, as the rock going against his vermin lord. I do actually get my lord's actually in combat, just facing the other way with the storm vermin as well. Epic battles. And okay, I didn't really have many pictures of this. I get a 13-7 win. Actually, do kill this vermin lord. Obviously, I was drinking, didn't take too many pictures. 13-7 win on the third game there, and end up taking out his storm vermin and his vermin lord, and just having to chaff up his plague monks pretty much. So I didn't get them, but I got enough points there that we ended up getting a good win on that game. So we're up to 1 in day 1, which was amazing. And so I think I said to myself I should bat rep game day 2 and jinx myself. So I'll see if I can get those ones up. Cheers, guys.